Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, so we are back with our Activated Mornings program, and I'm just going to say one thing. Listen closely.
Step into a world of elegance, power, and soul. Steel Expressions, the Golden Empire, where music meets royalty. Experience the brilliance, the passion, and the class of Steel Expressions, the Golden Empire. Featuring Rodney Small and the RS Band, Jared Nurse, Andy Cruikshank, Daniel Vera, and Baron. And so much more. Saturday, December 28th at the Arnsville Stadium. Doors open at 7 p.m. Showtime, 8 p.m. Adults, $80 entry. VIP, $200. Get your tickets now at Careers City Store, Careers Pharmacy, Arnsville, 4 Shells, and Pulse. Don't just witness the magic. Be a part of it. Steel Expressions, the Golden Empire, where music reigns supreme. Brought to you by the National Lotteries Authority, the Tourism Authority, Guardsman Security, NBC Radio, VC3 TV, National Properties Limited, Boom 106.9 FM, Johnny Walker Black, and America Fresh Laundry Detergent.
All right, so we are officially in our Talk to Us segment on today's Activated Mornings program. But before we do, we have a ticket to give away for the Steel Expression show. And this is compliments. Kojo Mason, our good old friend Kojo Mason. All right. So he is giving away, or he is going to sponsor someone a ticket to Steel Expression. So what you are going to do, and what I'm asking you to do at this time, one person or somebody can call in and let us know at least 2 persons who will be performing on that show and when this show is going to be happening. All right. So the number to call is 457-9997. You can call us on both the fixed line as well as the WhatsApp. All right. So the question is, with regards to Steel Expression, that show that is coming up very soon, call and give us the name of 2 persons who will be performing as well as when the event is. All right, so that's 1 ticket for Steel Expressions. Let us know 2 persons who will be performing and the day of the event. All right. And the number to call is 457-9997. All right, so what we will do is we are in our Talk to Us segment. So we will go on ahead with our scheduled topic, or, well, have the phone lines open. We have the phone lines open. So someone who knows the answer, you can feel free to call us during this segment before it ends. All right. So as usual, the phone lines are open for you to discuss whatever it is that you wish to discuss with us. And yeah, you know the usual, right? 10 seconds. All right, so I think that was more than 10 seconds. All right, so we are going to head on into our topic at this time, and this is our Talk to Us segment. And just remember that we do have that Steel Expression ticket outstanding. So if you have the answers, you can feel free while we speak to go on ahead and call us about that. All right. So our topic at this time is what's in a surname? What are your thoughts on double-barreled surnames? All right. So
the slave names.
all right. So we have somebody on the
This woman, you gotta call, Miss
Yeah,
Joseph.
you had to call so people
You
can
gotta
realize that we ain't
call.
just giving it, handing it to you, all right? So call.
257-9997. That's the number.
Yeah.
And you can get us both ways. So if you don't have any credit and you have data Wi-Fi, get us there. If you have credit but no data Wi-Fi, get us on the landline, right?
Yeah, so you have to call us, right? So that listeners can hear your voice, all right? So we see the answer there on the live, but we need for you to call in. All right, so while we're waiting on the call, so somebody's calling. But
I wonder.
Go ahead and take it still.
Let's see.
All right, hi caller, good morning.
Good morning, angels. Good morning.
Morning, and how are you?
I am doing fine, doing my daily walk, listening to you guys and exercising to the music.
Okay.
Welcome back, Dianna.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Nice to hear your
Good
voice.
to be back. Yeah, man.
Yes. I'm back for my long trip too, enjoyable trip, but everything is well. Well, all I just called is to wish you guys, everyone on the show, everyone is listening at home and abroad, a Merry Christmas and a prosperous and healthy New Year. So, and that goes out to everybody who's listening to you, my good friend Mr. Primus and his associate is loves him, and Kojo out there in California, not forgetting Queens, and all the other guys calling Dave, everyone, Mr. Mason, everyone on the sound of your voice in the station. So do enjoy the festive season. I was kind of looking forward to the prison concert yesterday, but I never managed to see anything live.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I was looking as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very disappointed. I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
I love it, but it's great. So I'm not going to take up any more time. So enjoy the holidays, and you guys be safe.
All right, you guys enjoy as well. Have a good one.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
To the steel expression, Andy Cruikshank and Daniel Vera.
Correct. Right.
And when is steel expressions happening?
The 28th of this month.
When is the 28th of this month? I'm just being troublesome. You won yourself a ticket to Steel Expressions. I would need your name and I will take your number from here. You don't need to give me the number. So, I mean, tell us your name.
Latoya Joseph.
All right. So we will be in touch, Miss Joseph.
Thank you.
You've won yourself, so get your outfit ready. Get up your nice dan and smooth on your hair and thing. All right, don't fill up your belly too much on Christmas Day. You don't want the belly hanging out in the outfit. All right, then.
Okay.
All right. Thanks very much. All right. All right. So thanks very much, Kojo, there on behalf of, what's the person, Miss Joseph?
Mm-hmm.
On behalf of Miss Joseph there. All right. Miss Joseph, you'll come back next week and tell us how it went. All right. We want a full report on how it went. All right. So we're heading into this topic very quickly, and we'll be probably just quite brief on it. Double-barreled surnames. All right. So first names are about individuals, but surnames are about your connectedness with people, says Jane Pilcher, a professor at Leicester University. I feel I pronounced that wrong, right? Who specializes in sociology of names. Surnames link you with your family, but also with your national heritage, your ethnic heritage, right? So I'm bringing this up because I noted that there are many women who, when they get married, they add on their husband's surname. They keep their surname and they add on their husband's surname, right? And there are some parents, and this is something that came up in the UK as well, where a mother does not want for her child to lose her surname. So she would add have her surname as well as the father's surname added onto the child's name. What are your general thoughts with regards to double barrel surnames?
I don't mind the one where the wives add the husband name to their name because when I think about marriage, that's what I would like to do. I don't want to just completely discard of my Cain. It's Dianna, Cain, whatever. Not that I would mind being called either one, but I learned an interesting thing about these surnames that our slave owners' names. So I don't know. We just. I feel weird about this now because to me, we're just carrying on the slave masters' legacy here with their slave surnames. Because at this point, I want my African surname.
But do you know what it would be?
No, I'm gonna look for it. I will look for it. Years to come, I'll come back and tell you.
Hi, Evan. Morning.
Oh, hi. Good morning. How are you doing?
We're good. And you?
I'm doing all right. Good morning, Dianna.
Good morning.
Nice one. Well, I just want to call and see, thank you guys for the wonderful year that we've had, with you guys in the morning.
Oh,
for bringing us the various.
We have the violins playing in the background, Evan.
Sorry?
There's a violin playing in the background.
A violin what?
Played in the background.
Oh.
In movies when it's being very sentimental, right? The violin plays in the background.
Okay. But it was a good year. I mean, I was tuning in most mornings when I'm, in England and when I'm here. So just want to call and say thanks. And you guys have been great.
You're welcome and thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all. Continue doing what you're doing. And I'm sure Roleza will find a nice husband who would cook for her.
That's the plan.
Good morning, Dave. I'll probably go and see Dave sometime before Christmas. But I went to see him already, so
okay.
I told him I promised him I'll go back. I'll come back.
Okay, lovely.
He's doing all right. He was doing all right.
Okay.
Nice.
All right then. Well, have a good day, guys. Nice weekend. Take care.
You as well. Thanks, Evan. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Yes, Dianna, you were saying?
Right. I was saying I want to go and find my African name. I don't feel so good about this name anymore when I understand that it's just my property name. Nah,
that passed on.
But yes, but the double barrel names, I actually don't have a problem with it. Like the marriage thing, I really don't mind it like that. I think it's supposed to be. I don't know. I was told by a married woman though that they're cutting that out. So when you get married, you can no longer have that double barrel. You have to just have the husband's surname. So I was told by somebody who's actually married. So I let's see, but I don't mind the double barrel.
All right. So I know that so this might sound a little strange coming from me, given that I'm so headstruck about many things, right? But I know that there are some women who say that they are keeping their surname, they're keeping their original surname, and they are either not taking on their husband's name or they adding it onto their name, right? Because the essence of who they are, everything that they worked for. So like me, I worked for everything under Roleza Samuel, right? And because this is Roleza, Samuel has accomplished so much that she is not going to lose the Samuel and add on, let's say, Cain, right? But for me, it's so different because I have absolutely no problem with letting go of the Samuel, right? Because what it is for me, I say that I guess it's so different for so many women because for me, it's like the essence of who I am. And the things that I have accomplished, but it's not erased, right? So me taking it on and saying Roleza Cain does not diminish the things that I have accomplished under the name of Roleza Samuel, right? The only thing is that when it comes to certain documents, let's say it's a university that I'm applying to or whatever, and because my existing university certificates already have it under Roleza Samuel, I would probably, if I'm signing a document, put Roleza Samuel Cain. But in the general public, I am just fine with being called Roleza Cain, right? Okay. I know that there are many women, especially independent women out there who have accomplished so much that they tend to say that they're not dropping their surnames and taking on their husband's surnames because, somehow it feels as if the essence of who you are and what you've accomplished, it gets diminished, but it doesn't change. And then I know that the other thing that some women say is in the event of a divorce, it's just easy for them to revert to their surname because they never dropped it in the first place, But
I mean, it's easy to revert to it in any way, I think.
I guess maybe because of how persons would have already called you in society, right? And some persons, because you've already gone under the name for so long, they're not saying Samuel Cain.
I know somebody like that. And I actually have, because I met the person with this married surname, now that the person has gotten a divorce, I am still trying to not call them by their husband's name.
Right.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, so that's why it's easier if you have to go back, you just go back and say, But I find this interesting. What it is for me, because I was reading the newspaper the other day, and there's a student, let me just leave it there, right? A student, and I noticed that he had a double-barrel surname. So then I had to ask the question, when he, as a man, gets married, what does the woman take on?
Yeah, be too.
And that's what I'm saying. Does the wife take on Samuel Cain? And let's say if she insists on, let's say she's Alicia Thomas, right? Mm-hmm. So Alicia Thomas is marrying Samuel Cain, and she chooses not to drop the Thomas. Does she take on Thomas Samuel Cain? Right? Mm-hmm. For me, it's like, where does it end? When will it end? And in the Spanish society, they keep adding certain.
Yes, they do not drop their names. So they have this whole long name going.
So it was just something interesting that I always chuckle with in terms of this whole double barrel surname, because, to me, it's either when would it end or what really is the motivation behind adding on extra names. All right, so we take one call quickly. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning. All the names in St. Vincent come from England. We have very few people with an African name in St. Vincent. I don't quite understand something I heard just now.
Oh, you mean
don't you all agree that all the surnames we've got in St. Vincent come from England or Europe somewhere?
We believe that, yes. Samuel, William, Brong,
all of them are British names. The only three I have ever heard that came down and still is in African names and still in existence in St. Vincent today is Kwame, Kwashi, and Kato. All the other names are British names. There was another African name they added on the other day, but I can't quite bring it to mind right now. But they're only the three, Kwame, Kwashi, and Kato.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Okay.
All right, I think Llewellyn should be Scottish. This is when my family members are going to be like, Roleza, you're embarrassing us on radio. But anyways, so I think Llewellyn should be some Scottish. In here. I think it's Scottish. Somebody will correct me at some point. But it's supposed to, I think it's Scottish, right? And I have a friend who's a Ribeiro, although I'm not sure where his surname came from, the oranges of his surname.
It's a who?
Ribeiro. Yeah, he's probably, I think he might be like I was going to say he's probably like the last one to carry the surname, but I'm not sure. But because he initially had a different surname, but then when you realize that the Ribeiros were not around as much in terms of the surname, he continued the surname, he changed his surname to that. So there are just a few surnames that may stand out in terms of not being of British descent. But I will say this, that I will, if I have to marry anybody, and your surname is Brown or Williams, I keep in Samuel.
What is this at all?
Listen, you ever go in the phone book and see how much Brown and Williams in there? You're not going to include me in that clan at all.
It's true, It's
all. You're not going to include me in the clan. So, all right.
It's true.
So I will keep my Samuel. You continuously refer to me as Miss Samuel, because I will not be carrying Brown nor Williams. All right, them two surnames in particular.
Well, then you have two Brown to choose from, and I could be with the E or without the E.
Nah, I ain't confusing people like that. With you and your Cain, and with Cain with the E and without the E. Nah, I ain't confusing a soul that way. All right, do we have time? Okay, we have time for just a quick 1 minute call. Okay. All right, Joshua, you have 8 minutes.
Yeah, Dianna.
Hi, Joshua.
I sent you your African name.
Yes, I was waiting to tell you to pronounce that for me.
I thought you wanted the African name.
I wanted, yes, but you is a mischievous man, Mr. Joshua.
It is Swahili. It is Swahili. And it means one who speaks the truth.
Look at you. Big up you, Joshua.
That's your daughter's name.
Yeah, Joshua.
That's the name for her daughter.
Now, you see the last portion of the name, the WA?
Mm-hmm.
That should be hyphenated. So it's like a three syllable word.
I see.
Yes. So you Google it and you'll see. But when you Google it, do not use the what do you call that dash in the center.
Okay.
Just Google the first part, the second part WA, and then the third part, and you would see what it means. But in English, the English interpretation would be one who speaks the truth.
Okay.
So that's your African name as of today.
All right then. All right. Thank you.
All right, Joshua.
Not a problem. Take care.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to head on out of that segment, the Talk to Us segment at this time. And we are going to head directly into our community dateline.
3, 2, 1.